yes, offensively, Chet didn't bring it. And yes, that game 7 is inexcusable, really. And I'm sure Chet will feel that as much as anybody else feels that watching that game, that it was an inexcusable offensive game for him. But as you say, Drew, there's still so much he brings. And one of the things that upsets me a little bit, and we talked about it with Jalen Duren earlier in the playoffs too, is how often these conversations just become about money. Where suddenly now it's like, oh, well, Chet Holmgren has no answer for Wembanyama, so suddenly that money looks awful. And it's like, well, no, it doesn't, because for one, he doesn't have to play Victor Wembanyama week in, week out. Yes, it may be the Western Conference Finals for the next few years, always have to run through Victor Wembanyama, but also teams are smart enough where they're going to start to figure out little things, and I wish all of those teams all the best in figuring out how on earth you stop Victor Wembanyama, but who's to say that the Thunder won't be able to figure something out and that Chet Holmgren can't be a part of whatever they figure out. And we'll talk about this a little bit more come the end of the podcast, but guys say now that OG Anunoby is the secret weapon to how the New York Knicks can deal with Victor Wembanyama, so it's not just necessarily on Chet Holmgren for me that the Thunder couldn't completely stop Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, I love the fact that you mentioned the money aspect of it. Hey, look, in my opinion, there's probably only like 8 to 10 guys who deserve a max deal. However, there's 30 teams. So someone has to get paid, right? And there's going to be the numbers game. Some people are probably going to get paid what you think is overpaid, because that's just the way that the economics work in the NBA. So there's going to be 2 or 3 players on a team that make, a max deal. When you really look at it, there's not 30 guys in the NBA that deserve a max deal. If you're telling me that a guy who made a defensive team and also an all-NBA team doesn't deserve it, then who deserves it? Can't really look at the money aspect of it. If I'm Sam Presti, I'm being patient. We'll be able to know by game 41 if Chet is up for the job or not, because I'm going to be really focused on his mentality going into next year, his offseason. And if you see that fire, that hunger is not there, and there's some hangover mentally, then you can look to pull the trigger. But look, they're in no position to rush that. That might be the best thing that happens to you. Like as an athlete, disappointment, failure is what fuels us.